Hello, everyone, and welcome to the start of the Champion Carnival. In the Carnival War series, I figured I had to make sure that was clear for when all Japan, if that ever gets misconstrued. But the Carnival Wars Champion Carnival is about to be underway. We have our first night here. As who is going to be in the Champion Carnival? Well, let's just find out. As we have Mr. America, the Crippler, Fit Finley, the Mad Superstar, Honky Tonk Man, Landstorm, Rikishi, Bobo Brazil, Brian Pillman, and the Repo Man. So I thought about actually having it be 2 blocks of 10 people. But the more I was thinking about it, I was like, well, we kind of have a side that wouldn't be as stacked as the other side is, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have Hiroshi Tanahashi for sure be in it. Kenta, trying to think who else could have probably, Glacier. Maybe that was it. Because there's like a handful of people I was like, yeah, that would have been fun to see. Because, like, obviously Van Damme's hurt, so he can't be in it. And then, Nikita Koloff maybe would have been a good idea. And Rick Martel, yeah, I guess we could have. It would have been tough, but we probably wouldn't have been able to do it. But just for the first one, at least, we'll have it be the 10-person Champion Carnival. As the first night is going to look a little something like, oh, well, yeah, that's right, we got to look at the backstage incidents first, but it's going to look something like this. We're going to have Fit Finley and Bobo Brazil, Honky Tonk Man versus Lance Storm, Mr. America versus the Repo Man, the Crippler versus Brian Pillman, the Mad Superstar versus Rikishi. So basically every, because there's 10 matches, there should be there's 10 people, so there should be 5 matches on each Champion Carnival show, which luckily for us, it's going to last the entire round of the going around the loop as we always do. So that's kind of fun how that works out like that. As we'll see, I mean, I'm sure there's 15,000 backstage incidents. Oh, there's only a handful. As Marco Rocco turned up very late. Find him. Billy Silverman failed to show up to the scheduled meeting. Well, we're going to find him as well. Long Dog Man turned up clearly hungover. I would just give him a stern wag on that note. As Yamato and Kiyosato, as Yamato was being obnoxious and eventually got beat up by Kiyosato. Let's have a stern warning as well, but we should just find him. Geto and Mr. America. Geto was antagonizing Mr. America so much that a fight broke out and they had to be pulled apart. We'll find him. And then the Mad Superstar was being obnoxious and eventually got beaten up by the Repo Man. Oh my god. Another fine. Jesus Christ. As looks like we are going to add probably the Howard Finkel welcomes everyone to the Champion Carnival. Now, this is actually not part of the pre-booking thing, but I had thought this would be a fun idea, is having Yamato, because we haven't actually used Yamato at all. As I'm not really sure how I want to do this. I guess we'll go off of acting, because really, he's not really, it'd be translated, but it'd kind of be a shot. We'd have someone be like translating it, but we'd have Yamato doing his tarot card reading as Yamato, what's it called? Card reading, that's tarot card reading. Before the Champion card. Well, just kind of like showcasing like what everybody's card is that they drew, what it all means, and just really putting over the Champion Carnival, really. Even though everyone's probably going to be a major star, well, besides Yamato, I guess. That's fun. As let's go with Yamato. Oh, well, great. Jesus. As there we go. Finally, we got it fucking figured out. Oh, I guess not. Jesus, this is taking. That took way too long to figure out. All right. So we'll just go off of what we know. It's obviously Mr. America. And we'll do the Crippler. We'll do the Mad Superstar. Yeah, we'll do the Lance. Brian Pillman and Rikishi. And, Repo Man. That probably would be a fun one, too. Just have the overness off them. And, of course, there'd be the rest of them, but, we can only have so many people in an angle. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is, yeah, we'll have it be 5 minutes. Here we go. So, boy, now we gotta really figure out what's going to be the opener. This is tough. This is gonna be where the tough stuff starts. Honestly, probably we'll have it be the Masked Superstar and Rikishi. Be the first match with Rikishi winning, so that's 2 points for him. So the Champion Carnival are going to use 2 points for winners, 1 point for ties. Of course, 0 points for losing. That just kind of figured that went without saying, but just wanted to clarify in case anybody was curious. We'll have the Hong Kong Man music number, and then a little Champion Carnival promo from Lance Storm. And then the actual match with Lance Storm getting the win there. Fit Finlay and Bobo Brazil can go next. Fit Finlay's going to get the win there. And then Mr. America and the Repo Man with Mr. America getting the win. I'm sure Repo Man at one point is going to try to use his Repo Claw on Mr. America, but Mr. America blocks that. Big boot leg drop for the finish. Crippler getting the win over Brian Pillman. I thought about that one going to a draw, but I feel like that can also be, that's the best main event we could probably have as well. So everything is kind of flip-flopped, so we'll have to just go ahead and do this. Oh, nice. And here we go. I like it. So, oh yeah, and swap there. Perfect. So we still have a good bit of time for the undercard, which I figured we would. Obviously, with having 4 matches go 9 minutes, well, 5 matches going 9 minutes, that would not equal up to 68. Let's do a tag match just to have it be different, so it's not the same old one-on-one matches. Of the world-class human cannonballs take on the team of Shuji Ishikawa and the Great Okan. Actually, maybe Daisuke and the Great Okan. I'm torn. I want to do Daisuke and Shuji Ishikawa. We're going to do that. And we're going to have Daisuke get the win. Oh god, Jado's a little unhappy. Maybe not. Maybe not, because Jado usually does pretty good. I don't want them winning, though, so I guess we'll just have Gedo take the fall. Maybe that would go over a little bit better. No, Gedo's unhappy about it. Jesus. It's tough, because Daisuke is not really over. I love how they're just doing Strong Big Japan and Axis throughout the tours of Japan here. They did Do-Yoshi, too. Got No Limit. Fucking way to go, Daisuke getting booked in Japan. I guess we'll have it just be this, and we'll just keep Gedo strong, I guess. There we go. And, well, of course, just to break that up. Alright. And, I just want to look and see and make sure everything's okay. Yeah, everything looks good. 10 segments, I'm cool with that. I guess we can add maybe 2 more, but yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine with this. All right, let's and Nikita Koloff got some time off too, as is Rob Van Dam still hurt. Let's run the show. Let's see how our first Champion Carnival show goes. So, yeah, we got Finkel's intro, the Champion Carnival. Welcome, everyone, to the Flatwood Elementary. I got a 33. 32 for the tag match. As, we gotta turn Jado one of these days. As, Jado and Gedo actually did outperform Daisuke and Shuji Ishikawa, so I do feel extremely bad now. Maybe we'll do a rematch down the line. And have Jado and Gedo get their win back. And we'll do a trilogy. But the world-class human cannonballs fall short this time around against the team of Daisuke Sakamoto and Shuji Ishikawa. Yamato's card reading, got a 53, not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, even the language barrier held him back, obviously, but everything else did pretty well, and Yamato did pretty well as far as improvising, so that's cool. But the tarot card reading before the Champion Carnival. Just kind of a bit of a fun intro to the Champion Carnival, kind of showing whose card represents each combatant in the Champion Carnival. First match is a 50. Kishi getting the win over the Masked Superstar with a Rump Shaker in 8-10, as showing true unprofessionalism. Oh my, clearly unhappy Masked Superstar completely phoned in his performance. Wow. He is not happy, but at least they have good chemistry to help out with that one. With the 50, as a Lance Storm, going to be the first champion of the Carnival. A Canadian Carnival champion will be Lance Storm after this Champion Carnival. We shall see, though. So we have the Honky Tonk Man music number that gets a 32. The match itself gets a 56 as he beats Honky Tonk Man, taps him out in 757 with the straight shooter. So yeah, Lance Storm with a 57, 48 for Honky Tonk Man. Lance Storm, great start, if I do say so myself. Great start. So it's 64, wow, for the Fit Finley Bobo Brazil match. This might have been higher on the card as Tombstone Piledriver for Fit Finley getting out of the Fans Bring the Weapons match category and able to just have a nice, normal little match as he beats Bobo in 739. So 64 as well. Oh, 63, yeah, wow. As the two crazy matches hurt a little bit, but that's okay. They still got the crowd buzzing as Mr. America beating Repo Man in 756 with the big bootleg drop combo. Yeah, Mr. America getting booked strong early on in the first Champion Carnival show. 64, 63. Let's see how the main event does. Wow, and it's a 73. It's the Crippler. Makes Brian Pillman tap out with the Crippler crossface in 757. So he gets a 65, 57 for Pillman, and it got the crowd buzzing some more. Wow, pretty awesome stuff there as far as the show goes. And what a first Champion Carnival show. Got a 64. And that might be the best show we've ever had. One might have to look that man who to put over. I mean, Crippler, probably Mr. America, and then maybe the Masked Superstar. Just because he is pissed beyond. I mean, he is pissed beyond repair at this point. It seems like he's going to tell everybody they're awesome and hope for the best. As before we send it off, I do want to look and see how that just the history of champion of the Carnival Wars here, because man, that first Champion Carnival show was really, really good. I mean, you figured, you throwing your best guys in there in a tournament, it's probably going to work out well for you, but you really don't because we had no women on the card, we couldn't really get into our bag as far as what we do creatively-wise and what we do as far as success-wise during this Champion Carnival. I think it's going to be a huge, huge success. So, of course, it's going to take forever to get out of this loading screen, but again, this has been so fun as far as challenging wise. This the randomizing of people and whatnot. There we go. Well, just go ahead and stop that point. But it has been really fun. As Kiyosato's pissed. Masked Superstar's pissed. A lot of people are pissed. Actually, I'm going to turn off the preference of the people not being booked on the show. Because I mean, it's a Champion Carnival. It kind of is what it is. People are upset. It's not like this was real anyways. As left off show complaints. Nice. Alrighty. As then the top 100. Wow. The first show is still, or one of the first shows is still the best one. That's crazy. That's our sixth best the sixth best event, or the 64. Wow. Yeah, well, that's nuts. Yeah, still the best matches have been the Mr. America in the main event against Nikita Koloff. That Van Dam Kenta match was really good, though. Yeah, it was the 7th best match, though. Hopefully there'll be more along the way. I'm assuming the Crippler Mr. America is going to be the best match we've ever done. I'm assuming if once we get to that point. Maybe even Mr. America Fit Finley. Who knows? But that will do it for that episode. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time for the next Champion Carnival show. Take care, everyone.